Hello guys, Nintendo Capri Sun here, and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies 2. What is up, my bitches? This is day 27. I see the line of scrimmage is all the way back at the beginning. It's like a pair of pants hiked all the way up to the tits, you know? Okay, we'll get those, and we need to consider safety first here. Safety first, y'all. They teach it to you in every orientation at everybody's first job ever. And if your first job didn't have an orientation, well, then you must be pretty lucky. I don't know. I don't know. Even the garbage man probably has an orientation. Like, when you step off of the truck, make sure you bend your knees, so as not to break your legs. When you pick up the trash, use your legs, not your back. And then they have like some video of a guy like smiling as he picks up the trash and throws it into the truck, you know? Or something like that. I've seen so many of those videos by now, I don't even know anymore. Sometimes I wonder, like, is that what those people do for a living, or is that they just hire them off the street to stand in as actors or something? The funniest part was when they would like ask you, okay, how do you do this? And they would show two different people doing it, and one person's doing it the right way, and one person's doing it the wrong way. And the person who's doing it the wrong way always looks so funny. Like you're saying, which man is picking up the box correctly, and you got this one over here that's like just bending over and slapping the box down all nonchalantly like a FedEx worker or something. I'm just kidding. I'm just making fun of that FedEx video that went around. I have no problems with FedEx in general. I've never had a bad experience with them. Disclaimer, end of story, shut up. This is not a business here, Tim. You're a personal person sharing personal experiences. But I guess I felt the need to clarify, though. I didn't have any personal experience like that. My only personal experience was watching the actual video. And of course talking to people about how there was an arrow in the negative space between the E and the X or whatever. That was always pretty cool. Actually, now that I think about it, I did have an experience with them, and it was mostly good. The problem is it was just expensive. My sister went down to visit Mom. At the time, we were living in Wisconsin, and Mom was in West Memphis. So she goes all the way down there, and she forgets to bring her video camera. So they asked me to go over to her house and get it and ship it. Next day shipping to them. It ended up costing $70 to do that. So... and I never even got to see the videos that they made there. Saw little pieces of one. Well, actually, no, that was a picture, a still picture that I saw because they had While You Were Sleeping, the movie, on in the background, and it was on that funny shot of Peter Gallagher waking up just after getting hit by almost getting hit by the train. It looks really fun. You could see it on the TV in the background. They were actually taking a picture of one of the kids, but you could see the TV in the background, and it was funny. I almost think she had to have taken that picture deliberately at that moment just to get, because that's the kind of thing she would do. That's the kind of thing we do, me and my sister. We take pictures at like the perfect moment. Like this one time I took a picture of our living room, but I made sure the TV was on and the Aerosmith video Crazy was on. And I waited for it to get to the part where they go to the gas station and there's that bald guy sitting outside checking them out. So I made sure that he was on the screen smiling when I took the picture. And that was the most important part of that picture, was that Aerosmith guy. Or that guy in the Aerosmith video in the background smiling and getting horny. Yeah, because you know that's what he was doing. I mean... it's so funny, too. It's like right when he says the word honey, because he lip-syncs it, I think. Have I just witnessed 2 easy levels in a row here? Because this is going really well. I almost think they're trying to lull me into a farce sense of security. It's more like a fart sense of security, am I right? I mean, this is ridiculous. This is Big Day Beach. There should be zombies all over the place over there. don't know, man. Well, these banana missiles are definitely good. I don't want to say OP because that was the first thing that came to my mind, but I don't want to say that. They are 500 sun to plant. Hence the twin sunflowers also being OP, I guess. I mean, good lord, 100 sun every second practically. Well, every 2 seconds maybe. So really all I'm doing here is just hitting the bucket heads. Bonk Choi can take care of the rest of them. You know, I'll take out a few more of these. I don't want to get too crowded up here. Plus, if I'm sitting there with a missile, I mean, why not? Doesn't make sense to just have it sitting there. You know, you paid 500 sun for that son of a gun. Better put his ass to work. Oh crap, they got through. They got through! Okay. And there's the fisherman. Oh boy. Okay, hang on. Alright, this will be good. Yeah, the shield doesn't last forever. Don't depend totally on it, but it is so good, though. I guess I'll just go ahead and nip this guy in the butt here. No sense in hanging around waiting. Almost tempted to fast forward this level. I mean, this is like really... I think they almost had to be thinking at this point. Well, the thing is, like, a lot of the levels are different than they were when they first came out. Because when I read on the message boards, I hear things like, oh, they nerfed this, or they gave that more power. Because that dandelion plant that I was playing with the other day, apparently they recently made it more powerful than it was before. And people love it now. People love the dandelion now because of that. I definitely loved it when I used it. I don't know how easy it's going to be to obtain. Because I've also heard people saying, oh, I bought it, but it's not showing up in my thing. There's like a bug or something. A bug. Yeah, you know, like a prehistoric insect. Don't do it. You just quoted that movie in Final Fantasy VIII on Sunday. Of course, I don't know when this video is going to go up. I'm getting way ahead on my Plants vs. Zombies here. I just can't stop I'm loving this game. And I just want to keep playing more of it. I don't want to stop. I think I should be going on to Metroid Prime 3 here pretty soon. And I'm still thinking about Secrets of Grindia too, so don't worry. Those of you Secrets of Grindia fans waiting for me to get my ass back to that, I really do need to do that. That would be such a great game to play this time of year too. Very specific shots. Oh dear. This is a bug that I see sometimes on this. Okay. So go with that. Using a cherry bomb counts as losing a plant for this level. Oh. You know what? Screw it. I mean, I get to lose 5 plants. I'm not going to use 5 cherry bombs, I'm pretty sure. Oh, does the lily pad... If they eat one of the lily pads, does that count as me losing a plant? A plant, the toilet, the plant, the toilet, the armory, the bakery, the armory, the bakery. You just knew. You just know. Oh man, what have I done here? This is terrible. I didn't pick the right plants at all. Well, I had this thing in my head. I thought, you know, if you're not allowed to lose any plants, then you're going to want to put stuff out there that you wouldn't want to lose, you know? Expensive stuff. Okay, I'm gonna let this guy eat the lily pad and see what happens here. Chomp down, brother. 4. It does count. If you lose a lily pad, that does count against you. I only have 1 flower out here and 0 sun. I'm thinking I might start this over. I could use a cherry bomb. Why do I want to shoot? Screw that. Okay, this seems to be going a little better here. Haven't used repeaters in a while. They've always been pretty reliable. Plus, I got the shield as per usual. I think the shield is pretty much a mainstay at this point. Like, I'm gonna use it on every single level from here on out. Because it's just too good. So we might as well get some of the heavy hitters going here. Now that we have a reasonably reliable setup. Okay. I don't think so, Mr. Octo Daddy. Now that's good. Actually, that was perfect. Man, look at this. This is great. This is great! Name that game. That could be just about... That could probably be one of about 10 different games there, but I was thinking of Final Fantasy VI. And if you don't know the part, well, maybe you should play it again. It'll only take you about 2 hours to get to that line. Maybe even less than that. I don't know. Oh dear. He just... Oh, God. Okay, can we... Ooh, just barely. Okay, now. Oh, that's not gonna be enough. That's not gonna be enough. There's too many zombies. There's too many of them. Do it again. That is like a... What in the world, man? Okay, well, the Gargantuar is dead. You take that. Wait, what? Oh, man, they got through and... Oh, I wasn't even looking at that. Alright, this looks pretty good. This actually looks really good. So here we are again. Okay, we're gonna do this time. Wait, what? Did I really lose 5 plants in there? I don't even remember what I lost. I must have dug something up. Well, I did dig up a sunflower to replace it with a banana missile. That was one. Alright, so we got a new strategy here. Magnifying grass. Once again, I haven't been the best at using this before, but I think maybe if I use it in conjunction with other plants, it might be better. So what I'm picturing here is get a bunch of magnifying grass out first, and then throw out some repeaters in front of them. And then that way, if there's something the repeaters have trouble with, we can magnifying grass it, but otherwise they probably won't, because they weren't doing too bad. Those repeaters are really good. I mean, I know, you know, an expert on the game would hardly say that they're great, but they're just so simple, so fast. They get the job done, man. It's like Jif peanut butter, you know? I don't need all natural or low fat. Well, actually, I do buy the low fat, but, you know, I don't need, well, whatever. Well, peanut butter was probably not the best analogy for this, but it's like, I'm just not picky about name brands, you know? I never was. I don't hold that against anybody who is. I might have to shoot this. Okay, let me see. What is our situation? Is that guy gonna die or not? No, he did it. He died. He did it! He died! Hooray! Good job on dying. Good job on leaving the surfboard behind. This buckethead is gonna need some tending to here. Maybe just one shot. No. Sometimes one shot is all you need. The shield was just in time. There's a fisherman trying to get in right now. I almost feel bad for the fisherman now. It's like, you know, it's bad enough when you cast your line, spend all that time reeling it in and get nothing. But when you cast your line and you can't even get it into the water because it bounces off of some invisible shield in the sky. It's like, what if the aliens and signs had come down while they were fishing? Well, actually, if they'd come down while they were fishing, they probably wouldn't have been a problem because, you know, all the water and shit. Spoilers. But, you know, Mel Gibson casts his line out. It stops in midair like that bird. Plummets to the ground and splooshes in the water. There, see, now this is pretty much exactly what we had before. Only now we have an emergency plan. We're just gonna need to build up some sun for it, though. I wouldn't mind having more plants in front of them, though. Oh, should I? I don't know, I'm not exactly sure when that wave is coming. Just like to have a backup plan. I don't know what would happen if I put plant food on the top one. Like, would there just be another shield there or something? I assume. Just try to keep at least 200 sun on hand here. We can still spend it, but... Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. There it is. Yes. If it weren't for the octopus, I probably wouldn't have done that, but, man... We are not taking him down today. You are not taking him down today! Man, I can't wait for Star Fox! I'm so ready for Star Fox. Can't believe I gotta wait till April 22nd, man. What the balls is that? It's okay, though. I mean, I don't know. I played it at E3, and it was great. The graphics are so good. And the level designs and the boss designs look absolutely amazing. But the controls, man... I don't know how, I mean, maybe by now they've changed that a little bit, or made it so you have more different ways, more different options. But the way it was before, like when I played it at E3, you would you control where you shoot on the gamepad, but you control where you fly up on the TV screen. So you're constantly looking back and forth between the two, and you never know which one to look at. Usually what you end up doing is just looking at the screen, the gamepad screen, so you can see where you're shooting. And then just naturally fly in that same direction, but you're controlling both of them at once, and what do you know? My setup worked. Looked like I was falling apart at the end there, though. Anyway, we did it. Day 29, mis amigos, let's do it. Here. So it's another last stand level, so I'm thinking... Laser beams, they're pretty much a hallmark of last stand levels. They're the way... That's that train in the background, boy. Ugh. Fine. Blow your ass. Blow your ass horn. Actually, wait a minute. Let me dig this up. This is not how I wanted to do it. I wanted to put corn pulse behind them. Am I going to have enough sun for that, though? I have to pay for the lily pads too. I didn't consider that. 150. Shut up over there, zombies. This is gonna be like just enough here. I think I want to put a shield though. I got room for one more, I suppose. That leaves me with 100. Could put out a second walnut, maybe. Why don't we just save it, and that way, you know, let's work it out from there. So, here goes nothing. Put on your gas mask all up in here. It's time to pass gas, cover your ears. Atomic ass blast coming from my rear. Anyway. Good lord, man. Dang it, them surfer zombies. Well, because of that, I don't know, this setup may be trash because of that now. There goes another one. Start this over. This is not working. Oh, now he's gonna get the thing. Oh, good. Thank God for butter. See, like, if I have to do this again, I'll probably put the infinite in the middle so that they can't take it out. Yeah. This is stupid. Why am I even still doing this? There he goes. There he goes, my friends. Oh, they got the Snapdragon before. Oh. It is out of sheer morbid curiosity here. Here's another Octo Dad. Might as well get him. Ooh. Good. Gems. We're racking up the gems here today, bye. 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 Bye-bye. Wouldn't it be stupid if somehow we actually won this? Okay, yeah, wow. This is just a massacre waiting to happen. Good lord. I can't even watch the humanity. Okay, I'm back. So this is my new setup. 2 laser rings. Isn't that just so much better? I don't know. There was nothing to see there in that last one. It was just a match. I should have just restarted the level when I said I was going to. Let me see if they can take out the surfer before it gets to the thing. I don't think they can. And there we go. I have the infinite in the middle this time, though, so that they don't get rid of it right away. I don't know if that's going to help, though. Because I don't have sun to make another one now, like I did before. The laser beams are slightly more expensive than the snapdragons are. They're good, though. I mean, it doesn't look like they're doing much, but I'm telling you, they're good. Overall, just the fact that they hit all zombies on the rope, that's amazing. Yeah, I mean, look at that. They just took them all right out. Now we just wait. Oh boy, Gargantuar. And I have no plant food. Are there any zombies carrying it? I don't see any. Ooh, maybe I should have saved one. I don't know though, if I'd saved one, that would have amounted to letting an octopus run free. And, shit, did I miss that diamond? Yeah, here we go. Well, we got the lawnmowers, I mean... well, whatever. I'm not gonna let him trip the lawnmower, I'm gonna kill him myself. It's like when Charlie quits the drugs and Lost. At least it'll be you that did it. You know, and not just succumbing to the circumstances, or succumbing, however you say that word. However you say that word. And so, with that, we are now down to one more video. HBO? Nah, we already have that. Of course, they don't have it online. 79 gems, good. Alright guys, so next time, we finish Big Wave Beach. I can't believe this.